Today's video is a DIY video, and Scotch was nice enough to send me some of their products to use for DIYs, and I know you guys love DIYs. I love DIYs. Kenzie loves DIYs. Leo loves DIYs. So he was in the middle of sleeping. Oh, little kitty. He's sleeping in my arms. Leo and I have come together to bring you this video today, which is our DIY video for room decor. If you didn't know, I recently moved into Kenzie's apartment with Monica and Shelby as well. They are also YouTubers. I will link them all down below. Yes, I will. So anyways, moving into a new place, I wanted to decorate a little bit. This is pretty bare still, so I want to add some more. So there's going to be a lot more DIYs coming your way. I want to do a DIY for you guys once a week for the rest of summer, so I'm really excited. I love duty. Anyway, so I love doing DIYs and I'm really excited to make them for you guys, and I figured I would start off with this one, which you can decorate your room or, you know, for back to school stuff. School is inevitable. It's coming back no matter what. As much as I wish it wouldn't, it is. So let me know what you guys are in need of. If you guys want any specific DIYs that I can look into and make them for you, let me know in the comments section. And this has been enough babbling, so let's get into the video. Wait, make it look like it's my arms. Can you do that? You scared me and I'm ticklish. Okay guys, so for the first project, this is a DIY whiteboard. It's so adorable, perfect for the spring and summer because of the flowers, and to save money, I started off by going to the Dollar Tree, and I just bought a bunch of fake flowers there because they get expensive if you go to Michael's or something. And I picked up this frame, actually at Michael's. It was $10, and you can use any kind of frame you want, and then all you're going to need is a glue gun, the flowers, the frame, and some of this really awesome Scotch tape that's like a whiteboard tape. And I'm just going to start off by taking all the flowers off the stems. They're so bright and beautiful and colorful, and I'm just going to flip over the little frame and take out basically everything until you're left with just the frame. And you're just going to be left with that frame, and then I'm just going to start by taking my flowers and snipping off the back, and I could not find scissors, so I used nail clippers, and I just snipped off the back so that it would lay flat, and then I used my glue gun to just glue everything together to make sure that the flower held together, and I glued it right onto the frame. Super easy. I just repeated the steps with all the different flowers until the whole thing was covered. So when you're done, it should look something like this, basically like those flower crowns that the girls wear to Coachella, but on a picture frame. And then I'm just going to take the glass piece, and instead of going and buying a dry erase board, which can get expensive, I'm just taking this tape that Scotch just came out with, and it's so cool. You can make your own dry erase board, and I'm just going to take strips of it and lay it on the front, and then flip it over and just fold the edges over so you get a nice clean edge on the side. And don't worry about the back because it'll get covered up by that little cardboard piece that we insert in later. So it was super easy, super cute, and you're just going to repeat those steps. And also, because the flowers are so big, it didn't leave a lot of room for the writing, unfortunately. But if you guys want to make a bigger whiteboard, you can totally use a bigger frame, use whatever size frame you want. It's super customizable, and when you get to the end, if you have extra, just fold over that little last piece at the side, and then flip over your little board, put in the glass piece, and then that's that cardboard piece I was talking about. Just put it on, clip it in, and then write whatever you want. I wrote this super heartfelt message to you guys because I really do love you, and it looks like this. I think it's so adorable. It really adds like a nice pizzazz to this nightstand. I loved it. Obviously Leo loves it. It's super cute, and he was super into it. This next project is great for those of you who are going back to school, or if you're just trying to get organized on your desk or something. All you're going to need is a magazine holder, some Scotch tape, and like a hot glue gun. That's really it. You can also use like embellishments like rhinestones or something if you want to make it a little bit more snazzy, but I just took this tape that's the Lace Vegas, which is such a cute play on words, and I'm just covering this up. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of the print before because I'm not a big butterfly fan, but I really like this lace little pattern, and I just covered the whole thing in duct tape. Super easy. You honestly can't mess up duct tape because you just fold it over, and I just covered the entire thing up. Once I was done, it looked like this, and to add a little bit more glam, I put rhinestones on the front just because I love rhinestones. And yeah, that's honestly it. You can just customize it however you like, and this is what my desk looks like before. The magazines I had on my desk were a little bit kind of cluttered. It still was cute, but I decided to put this on my desk just to make it look a little bit more organized, and I love the way that it looks. You can still see the colors from the magazines. I just put a candle there, and I absolutely love it. This next project is definitely my favorite because it's very personal, and you're just going to start off by getting a big picture frame, and I got mine at Goodwill because the ones at Michael's were $100, and I'm not about to spend $100 on a picture frame, so I got it for $7 at Goodwill, and it had this little baby angel on the inside, and I got the rest of the things that I needed from Michael's and CVS. I always go to get my pictures developed at CVS because they're like 10 cents for a picture, so really inexpensive. So you're going to need some pictures, some clothespins, some duct tape, also some cardstock or just a thicker piece of paper. I got this in the scrapbooking section at Michael's. I also picked up some little plastic letters in the clearance section and some twine. And my frame that I got at Goodwill was this kind of rusty gold color, and I wasn't too big of a fan, so I decided to just spray paint it myself with some silver spray paint, but you guys can do whatever the heck you want. I flipped it over and I took out all that extra cardboard and glass and everything that I didn't need. Also be careful for the staples because there's a lot of staples in those. So I'm just left with the frame. So I just took my cardstock and cut them into pieces that were a little bit bigger than the pictures, and then I took this really pretty blue Scotch duct tape. It's just a bright blue color, and I covered the front, and then I did the same thing where you flip it over and just cover the sides and the back. So super easy, and it looks beautiful. I love the colors so much. And then all I did was just take some more tape, and I taped the pictures to these little blue ones. I think it looks really cute, and I love the pop of color. Normally people just do the clothespins with normal pictures, but I thought it added a little bit more of an extra something. And if you didn't know, I'm currently living with one of my best friends who also has a YouTube channel. Her name's Kenzie, and so what I did was I took those letters and put our usernames onto them and glued them on, and then put them along with the pictures. I thought it added a really nice personal touch since that's something that we have in common. Then I just took the twine and I just glued it to the frame. Also, I used a little bit of duct tape just to hold it because the pictures were a little bit on the heavier side. And then just took these little baby clothespins and hung them on, and I hung it up in our room, and I think it's super great. If you guys have seen any of my videos, I've been using it in the back of my videos, and it looks so adorable, and Leo loves that as well. Leo loved everything. This last project I'm absolutely obsessed with. It's a DIY chalkboard in this really pretty frame. I picked up the frame from Michael's, and they have a lot of different designs, so you guys can go and pick out whatever one you like, as well as this piece of poster board. And you're also going to need some chalkboard tape, which is a new thing that they came out with, which I think is so cool, and some paint, and that's basically it. So I just picked out this really pretty blue color called Pool Blue, and I painted the whole frame in that beautiful color, and I also used some rhinestones on it and a hot glue gun, and I just painted the whole frame that beautiful blue color. As you can tell, I really love blue, and I just think it looked so cute. And then I just took my poster board and I lined the inside of the frame so I knew how big to make it, and I just cut off my poster board and then covered it in the chalkboard tape once I knew that it would fit, so that it would make the perfect size chalkboard to put inside of the frame. And I did that same technique I've been doing where you just cover it up and then fold the sides over, and as you can see, it fit perfectly. And then I just glued it into place, and if you guys want, you can totally use just normal glue and wait for it to dry, but I'm really impatient, so I just used hot glue and worked really fast. And then I just covered it in rhinestones because, as I said before, obsessed with rhinestones, and I think it gave a really nice extra little touch. And then you can just use it like a normal chalkboard, write whatever the heck you want on it. So I wrote a little summer to-do list, I wrote a bunch of different things, and yeah, that was really easy, and absolutely I love the color of it so much. So those were some of my DIY projects, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys have any more ideas, please leave them down below, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye!